One of the things that is nice in the industrial maintenance department and in the electrical field is to release our students with a familiarity of how industrial electrical systems work. And we didn't have a way to do that before. We had photos, we could get videos, we could have catalogs of equipment, explanations of how it all fit together and worked. But we didn't have an area where they could see the real thing and get their hands on it and see what it's like to twist those screws and tighten the lugs and pull the wire and try to bend it and work in the actual environment. My name is George Trotter. I'm with the Industrial Maintenance Technologies Department here at Kirkwood, and I've been here as a full-time in my third year. And prior to that, about 5 years of adjunct work. So it's about an 8-year period I've been working in here. The idea came about as a challenge in the Master Teacher Program of some kind of a classroom experience that you could get to design, and how would it work? What would it look like? This was the thought that I had. And Jeff Mitchell, our dean at the time, said, it's a great idea. Let's get some space. Let's put in an equipment levy, buy some equipment. We've had some donations. Let's put it together and let's do it. So now it has been, the syllabus has been written. It is in our catalog, and we will be using this equipment in our regularly scheduled classes next fall. A lot of the equipment that we work with was built to be installed, maybe removed once, and put in again, maybe one more time, but it's generally not built so that students can put it in, take it out, put it in, take it out. We've got motors over in our other parts of the building that will get wired and unwired, if that's a proper term, 40, 50 times a semester. And generally, that's way beyond the expectation of the manufacturer. So it's a challenge to be true to life, this is what it actually looks like, and yet not make modifications in the equipment. So you're simulating, this is how it might be, but in our classroom we're going to do it this way so it lasts longer. There's a give and take there, and we wanted to keep as close to the actual environment as we could here with this equipment. It's going to take a beating a little more, but that's where skilled work comes in. One of the things I like is to keep in mind that we are in an instructional situation. And as much as we'd like to be like the real world is, I've got to remember that these are students that have probably never even seen this stuff before. And they've got all sorts of questions, and you dare not make an assumption. When I talk about a 3-pole circuit breaker back there, I can't just say, that one there, you know, or you need to be really careful about the terminology that you use so that you're using one term to describe this item and it's consistent through all your instructional written material and speaking material. You can round out their education by saying, well, some guys also call this a bug or a split bolt connector or a tap or whatever, but you don't make it any harder than it needs to be, is what I'm saying. That's the challenge I faced.